Hi guys, welcome to my channel Moments with Chomba, where we turn ordinary moments into extraordinary lessons. So my first lesson, as we start our journey, comes from the previous episode that I did where I just introduced myself. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of background to kind of make you understand where I was coming from, where I've come from before I started this channel. When I shot the first introduction, I was so happy. I was so excited because I did so many takes, and I did so many takes. I hadn't been on camera for a while. So anyway, back to what I wanted to speak to you about. Before I shot that video, I knew already that from January that God had been speaking to me about using my voice, about talking and shedding light, and being light to the nations and light to everybody around me. And I would do that using my voice. But somehow, even though I heard God clearly, I just couldn't get myself to do it. And so one of my sisters were like, ma'am, what happened to your channel? And I'm like, okay, no, I've started a new one and I just need to record and start all over again. And she kept on asking me what's going on, what's happening. I still had excuses, and then I realized, I'm like, sometimes you can hear God very clearly, but if you're not careful, you end up in a fish, like Jonah did for 3 days. Because she joked and she says, what do you want God to put you into a fish in order for you to listen and to hear him clearly, and to force you to do what you're supposed to do? And it clicked then that, oh my goodness, I just need to get on camera and just do what God has called me to do, which is to speak about different topics. So in that moment I realized that the things that set us back are not because we cannot hear God's voice, but mostly it's because of what we think. It's the fear of being seen, the fear of being judged, the fear of, will people validate me or not? Do I have anything to give? Do I have any value to share with anyone? And the truth really is, you do. Once I shot that introduction video, I realized, I'm like, what was so hard about that? Like, why? Like, why are you acting like you haven't done this before? But all I want to share with you today is that all you need to do is just to start, and eventually things just start flowing. Like right now, I'm flowing in this video. That was not the case when I did that first introduction video. So, to anyone out there who wants to be starting something, who wants to use their voice, use their hands, use whatever God has given you to do, and you heard Him clearly, just get up and start. And I think the most important thing is to be surrounded by people that believe in you, by people that want the best for you. That really helps, because if there wasn't someone pushing me to do this, I wouldn't have started my first video. If I didn't go to church and someone asked me to say, man, what happened to your video? I wouldn't even have known that, you know, it's something that is adding value to other people's lives. So I urge you to start. So that is my ordinary moment turned into an extraordinary lesson. The ordinary moment was the fact that I just was so scared to record. And the extraordinary lesson is that no matter how afraid or how scared you are, if you do it, it will change your life. So I'm not sure where these videos will take me one day, but the extraordinary lesson that I've learned and the extraordinary thing that could occur is that I get to speak to nations, honestly. So start today, start your videos, start your job, start your business, start that book. Do what God has called you to do, and you can do it afraid. And I don't really like that, but let me just say, you can do it with faith and it will surely come to pass. And when it's done, you'll be so happy, guys. I am so happy that I'm here today recording my first episode with you. And I cannot wait to do more of these and to share my ordinary moments, which turn into extraordinary lessons. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it encourages you to start today. Anyway, if you know anybody who would find this valuable, please share, like, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And let's keep it moving. Toodles. Bye.